Hey guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Obviously it's going to be about makeup because what else would I make a YouTube channel about? For people that know me really well, they know that this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time and they keep asking me why I'm not doing this and keep requesting videos from me. So I just figured today I'm just going to go out on a whim and just do it. So basically this first video today is going to be a bunch of products that I love, that I use daily, that I can't live without, and some indie brands that you probably haven't heard of yet, that I'm obsessed with, that you're going to be obsessed with. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started and just dive right in. Basically, the first thing that I absolutely can't live without every day, and it's going to seem very simple, is my Paw palette. So this thing is really awesome because it's basically like a painter's palette that they have, that they mix all their paints and things like that. I use this to mix foundations, lip glosses, shadows, creams, anything like that is really good to use. Sorry, my band is really dirty because I use it all the time. But you can strap it to your wrist. I like to put it on the palm of my hand. I just feel like it makes it easier to just work and move around. So this is the Paw palette. I love this thing. Couldn't live without it. I don't know what I did before I had it. So that's the first thing that I love, and you should get one. Second thing, I totally jumped on the bandwagon with this stuff. The Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder. This stuff is huge. If you follow any sort of beauty blogger at all on Instagram or YouTube, anything like that, they're obsessed with this right now. Basically, this is really good for highlighting. You see all those really crazy pictures of people with contouring and highlighting and it looks like they're about to get plastic surgery done. They're probably using this. I like this. I don't do really any of like the really heavy contouring, but I love this stuff like right under my eyes and to really carve out my cheeks on my contour there, but really under my eyes and lower into my cheek because I get really dark circles and I'm not a morning person. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm like a zombie and my eyes really show it. So this stuff I like to put on really heavy under my eyes, and basically you let it cook or bake, and just sits there for like 10 minutes or so. I usually will do like my lips and the rest of my makeup while that sits there, and then you literally just brush it away. So it just brightens up your eyes. It's really light, it's not heavy. I know I said that I put it on there really heavy, but that's just basically like the baking process. So this is Ben Nye Luxury Powder. You can see that there. This actually really isn't that expensive either. I've had this since Halloween, and that's all I've used. And I literally use this daily, or a couple times a day if I'm like going out and refreshing my makeup before I go out. I actually get this at Cappels, the Halloween store. They have this. They have a lot of really good brands like Maron. That's a really good special effects makeup I like. They have a bunch of Ben Nye. Really good products. So that is the banana powder. Another thing that I use daily is my Mineralized Skin Finish Blush by MAC in Stereo Rose. This color is so pretty, just for like every day, and it has some like shimmer to it. It reflects like gold and pink, peach. It's really, really pretty. It's like I don't know if this is like part of their permanent collection now. I know for a while it was just like a like a temporary collection that they had out, like a promotion or something. And it was really, really hard to get my hands on it. And I finally did. And as you can see, I use it every day because it's like straight down to the pan now. I need another one. So this one is really, really good. This just gives you like a really natural flush to your cheeks. I prefer bronzers. I don't wear a lot of blushes just because I don't like to look too pinky or red or anything like that. So this one is just like a nice little peachy sheen that just makes you look really healthy. So that is that one. Moving on to some brands that you've probably never heard of before. A really great brand that's up and coming that I discovered a couple years ago is called Melt. They have these really awesome lipsticks. They started out with lipsticks and now they've gone into like eyeshadows and things like that. But these are really awesome. They're matte, which I love matte lipsticks and just matte shadows and everything. I just think it's more natural, and I don't like anything that's really too shimmery or shiny because I just feel like I'm 13 again, which is fine, but I love shimmer, but I don't want it all over my face. I just like matte colors. I don't know why. But the first color that I have by them is called Shady Lady, and it's this really pretty magenta color, and it's matte. And these smell really good. I don't know if you guys like if this even makes sense, but when I was a little kid, I loved these little like not toy lipsticks, but they were just like really cheapy lipsticks that you would get in like a little princess makeup kit, like a little kid's makeup kit. And this like literally reminds me of the smell of those lipsticks, so I love them even more for that. The second one I have is called Belladonna 2. This one is a really awesome red. It's like a really classic pinup red. I feel like this looks good on like any skin tone, whether you are super pale or super tan. This is a really good color. It makes your teeth look really white too, so I love this. So that is Melt lipsticks. Then two other lipsticks that I really love. It's actually, I don't really know what you would classify these as or how I would even explain these to you. It's like a melted lipstick, but also a stain and also a gloss. Basically, this is Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics lip tar. So you put this on, and it goes on like it's so pigmented. Literally, you need like a drop, like the tiniest little dab to do your whole lips. It's really thick. You just put it on with a lip brush. It's really, really pigmented. It smells really good. It stays on for a really long time. And even when it fades off, you're left with like a stain. So like if you're wearing it all night, you don't have to worry about the color fading. This color is my favorite. This is Hoochie. I love this purple color. It's really kind of crazy. This is like the first purple color or like crazy lip color that I ever bought, and I was at like this makeup show in Chicago, and I felt like so badass that I was wearing this. Like, look at me with my purple lips, my purple Hoochie OCC lips. So like this one, I don't know, I just love this brand. They also have like really cool pigments, um, like different cream colors that you can use, multi-purpose lip colors, different things like that. I just really love this brand. They're also vegan and cruelty free, which is incredible. No animal testing, nothing like that. So if you are against animal testing, if you're vegan, you know, this brand right here, you need to check them out, Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. Um, Another color, if you're not into the crazy colors like I am, that you could just wear every day. This one is called Zora. This is just a little nude color. It has like some cool shimmer to it, but I really like this one too. These also smell really good. They're kind of like minty, which I love. It kind of gives you like that lip tingly, like a lip plumper, something like that. But this one you could wear every day. Typically every day this is something that I'd wear to like the office, because I'm not going to walk into the office with my purple Hoochie lips, because everyone would look at me like I'm crazy. So that's when this one comes in. You can still have the awesome brand, but look just just have a wearable lip for the day and not look like too much at 8 a.m. But in order to have those pretty little lips, you need to exfoliate. My favorite lip scrub is by Tarte. What is this? I'm not exactly sure. This is just their lip exfoliant. I don't know the specific name to this, but it's basically a sugar scrub. You can see in there, I've used it quite a bit. I've had this for a while though, and really just the tiniest bit goes a long way. It smells really minty too. It's almost like a toothpastey smell. That might sound a little bit bad. It just reminds me of, I don't know. It's just really, it's sweet and it's sugary, but it's also minty. Anyways, try it. It'll make your lips seriously like a baby's bum, and your lipstick will glide on so well, and you don't want dry, chapped lips in the wintertime, because that's just gross, and no one's going to want to kiss your chapped, dry lips. They just won't. So exfoliate those bad boys. Also, a little trick too. This is my favorite, but before I discovered this, I would take like a little bit of honey and some sugar, and I would mix it to where it was just more like a really gritty texture, and I would rub it on my lips dry, and I would do it for like a minute, and then just wash it off with water, and then put on like a really thick lip blip, 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 lip balm before I went to bed, and I would wake up with baby soft lips too. So if you have those ingredients at home, which you probably do, you can always try that. But if you want to try something fun that's in a cute little tin, this is Tarte's Lip Exfoliant. Moving on, other lip products that I'm loving right now. I'm really getting into these lip stains, or liquid lipsticks, I should say, because they last all day. And especially with like really bold colors, if you're going out and you're drinking and you're eating, as we all know with red lipstick, they can transfer, smudge, get on your teeth, and that's never a good look. These don't do that. They stay on all day. I usually use like a lip liner or a lip pencil first, apply these, and then you're good to go. This one is one of my favorites. I'm wearing it right now. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills in Pure Hollywood Liquid Lipstick. This is like a really pretty nude color. Goes on really creamy, and then it basically goes on like a gloss, and then it dries matte like a lipstick, but it's literally like, it's not coming. I could rub it off and it's not gonna come off on my fingers. So like I like wearing this stuff with like reds and stuff like that when I'm out all night, just because it's not gonna fade or feather or transfer. Yeah, so these are really good. A lot of brands are putting these out right now. Like Anastasia has a great line. They also have really great eyeshadows. Their brow pencils, which I use. Like all their brow line is amazing. But I really like these colors. But these are hot right now. Like Jeffree Star, I'm dying to try his liquid lipsticks. Those are amazing and like crazy colors, which is like right up my alley. Who else has them? Oh, Kat Von D just put out a ton. Like all these different companies are coming out with these liquid lipsticks now, so highly recommend them. So beat up looking because I use it religiously and I cannot stop. I'm obsessed. I would die without this. I don't know what I did before this. This is It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Again, I told you I get dark circles, so this combined with the banana powder really brightens up underneath my eyes and makes me look awake and not so dead in the morning. This stuff it's pretty creamy. You just need a tiny, tiny bit. It's really pigmented, goes a long way. Really hides any imperfections, blemishes, dark circles, dark spots, anything like that. Anxious to try more from this brand because I've heard that they have really great blushes and bronzers and things like that. So check this out. My color is actually neutral medium. I think that's like the most popular shade that they have because it pretty much suits everyone. Alright, last but not least, since I mentioned Kat Von D earlier, my favorite liquid liner right now is her tattoo liner. You can get this at Sephora. I love this because of the felt tip. You can really get close. People that know me or see me daily know that I love my little winged liner here, and this is perfect for that if you're into that, because other brushes or cream liners with thicker brushes can be really difficult to do. You have to have a really steady hand, and a lot of people always ask me like, what do you use? How do you do that? I can never get it to look right or get a sharp line. This will help you really get that like precise sharp point. So right now that's everything that I have for this video. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be coming up with these videos, but you have suggestions if there's something, if there's tips you want to know, if there's a certain technique you want to learn how to do, if there's products you want me to review, just comment, let me know. I'm open to doing videos. Like I said, this is my first one, so I'm kind of open to suggestions on what you'd like to see, what you'd like to know, any tips you'd like to have. But basically, I want to focus on introducing you to new brands, high-end, low-end brands as well, indie brands you don't know about that I want you to be as crazy about as I am. And then just maybe mini tutorials, just kind of thinking out loud right now. But basically, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed my first video. I hope you didn't hate the sound of my voice more than I do. And I hope you watch next time. So thanks, guys. Bye.